Welcome. We are pleased that you are here today. The student athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and you are requested to treat them with respect in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Let's play ball.
Girls varsity soccer from George Daniels Stadium in Lorain as the Lorain Titans get set to take on the Bedford Bearcats. Rob Polinsky here with you. Mike Paciotti doing all the hard work, the camera work. The Lorain Titans, they are the home team, of course, here at George Daniel Field. They've got the blue jerseys, blue shorts with the white numerals, and their opponent, the Bedford Bearcats, come here from Cuyahoga County with their white jerseys, green shorts, and they have green numerals. It'll be Lorain controlling from the get-go as we are just underway. 2 40-minute halves will be played here between these two Lake Erie League foes. And quickly, Lorain with an opportunity, and the shot on goal and a score on the first shot on goal by Ayanna Alves. So Ayanna Alves, senior, and she gets the Titans on the board 20 seconds into the match. So Alves was wide open as they passed it ahead to her, and she gives Lorain the early 1-0 lead. Lorain looking for their first win on the campaign, and Bedford has a record of 2-1-1. So a quick start for Andrew Knowles, who's in his 4th year as head coach of the Lady Titans. The head coach of the Bearcats in his 7th year is Chan Coleman. This will be the first of 2 meetings between these two Lake Erie League opponents as they battle for the ball near midfield. No clear advantage right now. And now the Bearcats come through, but the kick is going to be blocked by Aaliyah Arkle, a freshman for Lorain. And now it's played at midfield by Riley Eustace, a junior defender. She'll send it ahead. And coming out to get it is the Bedford goaltender. Titans battling for possession. And blocking that on bounds for Lorain was Cora Wasaki. Wasaki, a junior midfielder. Lorain with a 1-0 lead, 2 minutes in. And the Bearcats coming down the sidelines. Over there on the far side looking for their first shot on goal. Lorain scored on their first shot on goal, and we have a whistle. And it'll be Bedford's possession as they'll have the side in. Ayanna Alves, senior forward for Lorain, gives them a 1-0 lead. Bearcats set to put it in play. And that's going to be Anna Nigler-Ferrone. And Ferrone sends it forward, but unable to get it to her teammate. That should be Lorain's possession as it went out of bounds. I believe it was off of, well, maybe it was off of Titan. We'll see. It will be Bedford putting it in play. And on defense there for the Titans is a freshman midfielder, Jacqueline Quintero, doing a good job of preventing Bedford from getting a shot that time. Titans to put it in play, and that'll be Riley Eustace, who we've called her name a couple times here in the early going. Again, it gets knocked out of bounds, and Eustace will try again. Coach Andrew Knowles giving instructions to the young ladies from Lorain. Again, the inbounds was kicked out of bounds. Eustace will again send it ahead, but this time it's the Bearcats getting there. And with possession is going to be Demi Stradiot. Stradiot for Bedford sends it ahead, and for Lorain there with the answer is Jaslyn Miller. She's a senior midfielder. It'll go out of bounds, and Miller will put it in play for Lorain. Again, Lorain has the blue jerseys, blue shorts, white numerals. And for Bedford, they've got the white jerseys, green shorts, and green numerals. Inez Norman, a senior for Bedford, gets her team possession. Pass ahead to Melanie Escarate. Escarate sends it towards midfield. And Lorain's able to get the possession back. We've had just one shot on goal so far in the first 5 minutes. It was Lorain's, and it was a goal right away, 20 seconds in. Ayanna Alves. We're live from George Daniel Field in Lorain, home of the Lorain Titans, for girls varsity soccer between Lorain and Bedford. We'll have the boys varsity soccer match after this one. And now Lorain again with the advantage and an opportunity to make it 2-0. A shot, a nice job by the Bedford goaltender sliding out to make that stop. And didn't see the number on the goaltender. Maybe we'll get that a little bit later, but Bedford's goaltender that time with her first save of the afternoon, or maybe I should say evening now. And for the Bearcats, coming out of there with it is going to be Kiara Mamani. Mamani, and we have a whistle, and it will be Lorain's possession. Lorain again to inbound as that one went off of a Bearcat, and that was Ferrone. Anna Nigler-Ferrone, a senior for Bedford. And the goaltender comes out to play that one. She wears number 0, and that's the only number that we don't have a number 0 on our Bedford roster, but so sorry we can't give you her name, the young lady that is the goaltender for the Bearcats. A whistle, and Titans, I believe, were offside, so that'll give the possession back to Bedford. As the Titans have a 1-0 lead here, 7 minutes in. Play 2 40-minute halves. Bearcats again play it ahead, and Lorain kicks it out of bounds, so it'll be Bedford to throw it in from midfield. Going back to get it was Demi Stradiot for Bedford, but she's in a battle there with Audrina Fortney. Fortney, a junior midfielder for Lorain, goes out of bounds. Rob Polinsky with you along with Mike Picciotti for Lorain Girls Varsity Soccer on WLCS TV 20. Lorain back on defense, plays that at midfield. But one of the Bearcats is able to run out front. They've got a scoring opportunity here. And coming out to play and make the play for Lorain is their goaltender today, who is Mackenzie Pazalowski. Pazalowski is in at goalie because Nadra Noble is not here today. So Pazalowski with a good play, and that gives Lorain possession, and it really thwarts the only opportunity for Bedford so far. Again, Alves ahead of everybody on the breakaway, and the shot will be easily taken by the Bedford goaltender. 9 minutes in, it's a 1-0 Lorain lead in the first half. Playing at midfield for Bedford is Angelina Parrish. Parrish, a senior. We wait for him to put it back in play. Head coach Chan Coleman for Bedford running that down, giving it to his young lady to put in play from midfield. And coming through, an opportunity now for Bedford, and another nice save by Pazlowski as Ferrone missed, I should say, had her shot blocked by Pazlowski. Again, Ferrone, and again, Pazlowski is there. Two saves for her on back-to-back shots from Anna Ningler-Ferrone. Pass ahead. That's Ayana Alves again. Alves from the right side. Gets some separation. Now an opportunity, but it went too far, and coming out is the Bedford goaltender to make a play on that. Alves had the right idea. She got around to the first defender, but then just dribbled it too far and made it for an easy play for the Bedford goaltender. Over on the far side, they battle for possession. It is going to go out of bounds. As we have played 11 minutes of the first half. 1-0 Lorain. If you're just joining us, just 20 seconds into the match, the Titans were able to get the first goal and only goal. Ayana Alves, senior midfielder. Audrina Fortney, junior midfielder, is going to put it in play for Lorain. And she'll send it ahead, and easily on one hop, taken by the Bedford goaltender. Sends it skyward. Lorain's there to come up with it. Jaslyn Miller, senior midfielder, over there on the far side. Substitution for Lorain, as Brianna Johnson, a senior midfielder, will come in for the first time. Brianna Johnson is going to replace Jaslyn Miller. So one senior replaces another for Coach Andrew Knowles in his fourth year as head coach of the Lorain Lady Titans. Send it in, I think, when the officials blew his whistle on that entry pass, so they'll do that again. Bearcats over there on the far side, but taken away by Lorain's Adrena Fortney. Her pass ahead will be run down there, and now Ayana Alves does a good job for Lorain keeping it in play. Sends it back, and that shot will go far left and out of bounds. So it'll be Bedford to put it in play. Kick comes ahead for Bedford to Ferrone. She's unable to get it to a teammate, and we're going to get a foul here. And on Bedford, that means it'll be Lorain's possession as Fortney will kick. Well, actually, she's going to have another young lady come over. That's Cora Wasaki. So Wasaki will put this in play for the Lady Titans. Wasaki sends it ahead. Fortney running it down over there, but I think it'll go out of bounds first. It does. Bearcats kick that out of bounds, so it'll be Lorain's possession. Trying to add to a 1-0 lead. We haven't had a lot of scoring chances after Lorain had the lead 20 seconds in, but each goaltender have had a few saves, some routine, a couple that were really well done for Lorain's Mackenzie Peslowski, the junior goalie, who is starting today for Nadra Noble, who is injured, not here. But Peslowski doing a good job pitching a shutout so far. Lady Titans put it in play, and it's going to get stolen away from Bedford. And Ferrone brings it ahead, trying to get it to a teammate, and unable to run that down over there on the far side is Angelina Parrish. So Parrish will inbound, throws it in. Titans are there defensively. Bearcats with possession. Demi Stradiot. And they come back to midfield now. Ferrone with a good pass. She gets it ahead to Escarate. Melanie Escarate. And coming out to make a play on the ball will be the Lorain goaltender, Mackenzie Peslowski. And the referee, one of the officials, coming out to talk with Mackenzie Peslowski. That's the goaltender for Lorain. See what we do here. Okay, it'll be Bedford putting it in play. An opportunity right here to tie it at 1. Ferrone will send it, and it's going to be a goal as Ferrone ties this match at 1. At the 17-minute mark of the first half. So Anna Ferrone with the goal for Bedford. And we are tied at 1. I'm not sure why that was a penalty on the Titans, but I'm sure that's what the referee came over to explain to the goaltender Peslowski what she did wrong. And Bedford takes advantage, and we are tied at a goal apiece. .22 minutes remaining in half number 1. We'll play 2 40-minute halves. So Lorain had the lead for about 20 minutes. Until Bedford with the equalizer. Lorain's goal came 20 seconds in. Sliding kick, but out of bounds, was Stradiot, and that will give Lorain the side in. Here you get a good look at Aaliyah Rivera Torres, a senior, throwing it in for Lorain. Nine seniors on Coach Andrew Knoll's roster, so an awful lot of seniors on this team. Titans looking for their first win in the 2024 fall campaign. Bedford, on the other hand, comes in with a record of 2-1-1. These two teams will meet again in the regular season a little bit later on at Bedford. And returning after getting a breather is Jaslyn Miller, senior midfielder. Miller is going to come in, and she will replace Brianna Johnson. Johnson, the senior midfielder. Bearcats tied at 1 as we are approaching the halfway mark of the first half. I mentioned a few times you play 2 40-minute halves. Alves for Lorain, passing it back, and they're going to run it down, or one of the Bearcats there on the far side. An opportunity now for a advantage for Bedford, but the shot is taken by Mackenzie Poslowski, and that'll keep the match tied at 1 as we are now officially halfway through half number 1 at the 20-minute mark. Poslowski, her kick is sent back, and running it down is Stradiot. Two teams pretty evenly matched here through the first 20 minutes. The score reflects just that at a goal apiece. Stradiot from midfield for Bedford to Ferrone. And her pass is going to be intercepted out there by Riley Eustace. And it's taken right back by the Bearcats. Over there on the far side, unable to run it down for Bedford was Isaiah Jackson. She's just a freshman. So Isaiah Jackson couldn't keep it in play. That gives possession to Lorain. Beautiful sunshine day here in September. Temperatures high 70s, low 80s throughout the day. But as we get into the evening hours and being up here in the press box, Mike, I think I'm going to be glad that I brought my little long sleeve deal here. I was debating that today, but I've been in this press box more than once, and it's one of those days that you truly wish we were outside because it is a gorgeous day. And some good sportsmanship there by Ferrone. She was checking on the young lady from Lorain, Jacqueline Quintero. And now the Bearcats coming up, and they're with it, and they're going to throw it past it too far. And it was Angelina Parrish, and Parrish lost control of that, and Poslowski came away with it. And now young lady for Lorain is shaken up. And that is Jacqueline Quintero, the freshman. She's going to come out, and she'll get a look at from the Lorain trainer, Tracy Menges, as she was shaken up a little bit earlier. We told you that Ferrone kind of was making sure she was okay, but not sure if she took the ball to the face or if it was a cleat or what. But Tracy, the longtime trainer with Lorain, over there making sure she'll be all right. Maybe just a bloody nose. Good thing, Mike, is it's not time for prom pictures, so She'll be all right. Bearcats with it. And coming up at midfield to play it ahead is Riley Eustace. Eustace will send it back towards the Bedford back end. And running it down back there was Inez Norman. And she let the goaltender play it. Titans pass ahead. And kicking that out of bounds was Milena Garcia, another one of the seniors. Bearcats. Stradiot gets it ahead for Parrish. Angelina Parrish. Coming down the right side. A long pass that is going to get kicked out of bounds by the Titans by Riviera Torres. So Rivera Torres kicked it out of bounds. That gives Bedford the possession as they'll put it in play. With just under 16 minutes remaining in a 1-1 first half tie between Lorain and Bedford girls varsity soccer tonight on WLCS TV, home of Lorain City Schools Television, WLCS TV 20. Like I remembered that because I wore my shirt today to work, so I could, yeah, it helps me remember what I'm doing, where I'm at. Plus, you know, I figured you guys would like some love, you know, all around Elyria, right? You know, okay. Kozlowski comes out of there with it for the Titans. And she's going to send it to about midfield. Nice kick by Kozlowski. And that is going to be Alves that has it. She has Lorain's only goal of the night. Can't go forward, so she's going to go back to Wasaki. Wasaki with a pass ahead that gets knocked out of play by a Bearcat. So it'll be Lorain to inbound. They battle over there on the far side. Titans come out of there with it. But on the kick back, that is going to be run down and taken by Inez Norman. So Norman got it, but her pass was intercepted by a Titan, and Fortney sent it towards the goal, but it was wide left. So Bedford will have the free kick. Or no, I'm mistaken, it'll be Lorain that'll have this opportunity. Sent and blocked away by the Bearcats. Lorain with that side out, it was Korowasaki over there on the far side, putting that in. Now sending it in is Riley Eustace. Eustace will block it out of bounds, and it'll be Bedford's possession. Low scoring first half, 1-1, 13 minutes remaining in the first half. We'll have a slight recess, and then we'll be back with the second half after the halftime intermission. Again, 2 40-minute halves. And then following this, we'll have these two schools play, but it'll be boys varsity soccer. And that one is going to, at some point, be under the lights. With sunset getting earlier and earlier. For the Bearcats, playing it ahead is Melanie Escarate. Escarate sends it forward. And for the Titans, it is Aaliyah Arkell, a freshman defender there, checking for the Titans, doing a good job. And she'll send it ahead to Audrina Fortney. So they stopped that threat. Coming down the right side with it, but being out of bounds was Wasaki. Official was right there to see it. Alexandria Edwards sends it forward for Bedford. She'll get the opportunity again as it was sent out of bounds. Edwards sends it to midfield. Arkell for Lorain. And we have a whistle. And this will be Bedford's possession as the Titans were offsides. For Bedford, Angelina Parrish. Set to put it in play whenever they do so here. Again, Andrew Knowles is the fourth-year head coach for Lorain. Chan Coleman, seventh-year head coach for Bedford. Bearcats coming out of there with it. And the scoring opportunity will go for naught as the pass went too far. Pazlowski coming way out of net there to make that play. As we remain tied at 1. A scoring recap. Lorain scored, believe it or not, just 20 seconds into the match. Is on the opening possession. They passed it right ahead to Ayana Alves, the senior forward, was ahead of everybody, and she put it through and make it 1-0. It stayed that way until the 17-minute mark of the first half, as Anna Ferrone for Bedford would tie it at 1. Pass ahead to Wasaki. Wasaki coming down the right side, a chance to give Lorain a 2-1 lead, and her shot will be blocked. And that was Anasia White, a sophomore. Nice deep job on defense by White as she's able to make that play. Now the Titans will get an opportunity here with the corner kick. And with the corner kick, it's going to be Fortney. Fortney goes to the Fortney with the shot that goes to Eustace. Eustace with the shot that is blocked. Trying to keep it in front, keep this pressure on the Bedford defense. But good job by the Bearcats as they come out of there with it. And now Fortney trying to get the pressure back on. Gets it to Alves. Here's an opportunity. And she's unable to get it down for the shot. And we get a push off here, and it will be Bedford's possession. Bearcats set to put it in play here. Race for the ball is won by the Bearcats, but again, they play it too far out, as unable to come up with that was Parrish, and her play is taken by Pazlowski. Pazlowski, the goaltender for Lorain. 8 minutes to go in the first half. We remain knotted at 1. Riley Eustace. Pass ahead to Wasaki. Wasaki now with some room. Trying to find a teammate. Could not do so. Blocked right back to her, but a nice pass ahead. And the shot is going to be blocked that time. Fortney with the shot. The next shot is going to be wide left, as Lorain almost took a 2-1 lead. Substitution for the Titans coming in is MJ Burt. MJ Burt, a senior midfielder. She'll come in with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Whistle and possession to Bedford. I believe that was a handball on Lorain. Rob Polinsky along with Mike Paciotti from George Daniel Field in Lorain, home of the Lorain Titans, as they take on the Bedford Bearcats. Of course, Lorain will be leaving to join the Greater Cleveland Conference, but for now, still in the Lake Erie League and taking on Bedford. Eustace with the inbound. And running it down is MJ Burt, trying to get possession for her team, unable to do so. But Bedford will send that out of bounds. It'll be Titans possession, 6 minutes to go in a half, tied at 1. Again, following this match, we'll have boys varsity soccer between these same two schools. Kick went out of bounds off a Titan, so Bedford put it in play. Bearcats have it taken away as the two teams trade possession here. And now MJ Burt trying to make a steal. And the kick will go ahead to the Titans. And coming out of here with it is Alves, looking for her second goal of the game and the go-ahead goal. And her shot is going to be blocked. Good job by the Bedford goaltender, as Ayanna Alves had an opportunity there to give the Titans the lead. That was one of her best opportunities and one of Lorain's best opportunities in this first half, unable to get it to go. For the Titans, Abby Palazzo is there over on the far side. Palazzo for Lorain. It'll be Titans possession in front of the Bedford bench. Titans send it ahead, but the Bedford goalkeeper is right there to make the play. 4 minutes to go in the first half. We remain tied at 1. We'll have a slight intermission at halftime, and then we'll be back with you for the second half. Bearcats now with a 2-on-1. Shot on goal, and good job by Pozlowski. I thought the Bearcats might pass there between the two young ladies that were out front, but did not do so. And now we've got a misplay in the backfield, and it'll give Alves the opportunity. Her shot is going to go wide to the right. And it'll be Lorain to have the free kick. Correction, it'll be Bedford to put it in play, as we're under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Bedford again will put it in play, tied at 1. Alves trying to get the steal for Lorain as they push and shove out there a little bit. Titans with it. Adrena Fortney, junior midfielder.
Two minutes.
Fortney with a shot that is going to be taken by the Bedford goaltender. Again, Lorain with an opportunity there with a shot on goal to take the lead, but unable to do so. And it's looking more and more like we may have a 1-1 stalemate at halftime unless one of these two teams can get a very late goal. Lorain's goal came just 20 seconds in. Alves with it, and then at the 17-minute mark, it was Anna Ferrone for Bedford with the equalizer. Both goaltenders have been solid in this first 40 minutes, and we remain tied at 1 as we approach the 1-minute mark of the first half. Another shot that time is taken, and Jaslyn Miller wound up from long distance, unable to connect. Wasaki plays it ahead for the Titans. And now with it is Fortney. Her pass to a teammate. And coming out to make a nice stop is going to be the Bedford goaltender. And she will kick it out of bounds. This will give Lorain possession.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beth Hilco running down the clock for you here at half, and we have come to halftime. With your score, it is girls varsity soccer from Lorain's George Daniel Field. Lorain 1, Bedford 1. We'll have the second half after this. And again, you're watching girls varsity soccer on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools television.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here for our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels. Our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game with expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
In Lorain City Schools, we believe in providing more than just an education. We offer experiences that inspire, nurture, and empower our students. From vibrant art and dance classes to career pathways that shape futures. Nurturing preschool environments to milestones of graduation. In Lorain City Schools, every moment is an opportunity to experience more. Enroll today and unlock a world of possibilities.
Hey students, this is the Cleveland Browns linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Moore. Make sure you start off school this year on the right foot by showing up every day on time and ready to learn. Let's stay committed, let's stay focused, and let's stay in the game.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
What kind of Titans are we? This is a question we have to ask ourselves every day as we walk these halls. In Lorain City Schools, we are passionate about kindness. We believe one simple act of kindness can start the movement that changes the world around us. As a school, our positive behavioral intervention and support approach, or for short, PBIS, model is rooted in kindness. Our goal as a school is to increase our students and staff's kindness to self, kindness to others, and kindness to our environments. When we increase kindness in our school, we will decrease the behaviors that interfere with the positive environments we want in every school in our district. Let's see what that looks like in our buildings. The expectation of kindness in our schools starts the moment you begin your day. Upon entering classrooms, it is important that we remember to be on time, be prepared and have technology and supplies ready, be engaged and maintain a clean classroom. Our Titan expectation to be kind to self, kind of others, and kind to our environment extends to the hallways, in our restrooms, in the main office, in the cafeteria, and on school transportation. Our staff will be here to model, teach, and reward positive behaviors with the goal of creating a school culture of kindness. That's because the common expectations are designed to be the standard in every classroom and every school in Lorain City Schools. Titans, we know you can do this. Let's show the world what kind of Titans we are.
Wilfredo Gote Cotto. I graduated from Lorain City Schools, class of 2022. First day I walked in the middle school door, Coach Sherwood, "You play football?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, you want to play? I was like, "Yeah." Obviously sports come with high school, but the books come first. That's what anybody gonna look at. Physical strength and mental strength are two different things. Get what you have to get done. Just, you know confidently you're gonna graduate. Lorain City Schools, I just really say thank you.
In Lorain City Schools, we believe in providing more than just an education. We offer experiences that inspire, nurture, and empower our students. Every moment is an opportunity to experience more. Enroll today and unlock a world of possibilities.
Hey students, this is Cleveland Browns offensive lineman Wyatt Teller. September is Attendance Awareness Month. Did you know that missing school can significantly decrease your chances of graduating high school? Stay in the game by showing up to school on time and ready to learn. The Browns are always behind you.
Start of the second half, we are tied at 1 between Lorain and Bedford. Girls varsity soccer tonight on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools. Rob Polinsky along with Mike Picciotti from George Daniel Field as the Bearcats get set to put it in play. It'll be Angelina Parrish as we are tied at 1. Lorain opened up the scoring just 20 seconds into the match. Is Ayana Alves, the senior forward, was able to get ahead of the Bedford defense and put a score in on the first shot on goal. And it would stay that way until the 17-minute mark of the first half. And at that point, it was Anna Ferrone, a senior for Bedford, with her goal, would tied at 1. Each team had some opportunities. Lorain clearly had more than Bedford, but bottom line is neither team able to score after that. So as we begin half number 2, which is 40 minutes in length, we have a 1-1 tie. And in such a low-scoring affair, I would think that the next goal is going to be pretty crucial as to maybe who's able to get the momentum and go forward and come away with a win. The Titans are looking for their first win on the season. Bedford comes in with a record of 2-1-1. Lorain, these teams go the opposite direction as they did in the first half. Lorain in the home blues. Bedford has the white jerseys with the green shorts. And that shot is easily contained by Mackenzie Poslowski, the junior goaltender for Lorain, who has had a really good day. Get it ahead. Trying for Lorain. Unable to come up with it. Is playing it from the back was Aaron Crump. Aaron Crump, a senior. Crump for Bedford. Titans now trying to get it to Wasaki, but Crump is there for the steal. And now they get it ahead. And Titans trying to get to the shot, but couldn't get able to do it, was Milena Garcia. The senior forward was checked. And 2 minutes into the second half, we are still tied at 1. Kick from the Bearcats. Goes out of bounds. They'll try it again. There's a foul on Lorain. It'll be Bedford's possession. Anna Ferrone, the young lady who scored the Bedford goal in the first half, will put it in play for her team. Chan Coleman, 7th-year head coach for Bedford. Lorain is coached by Andrew Knowles in his 4th year with the Lady Titans. Parrish for Bedford ahead, but good job by Poslowski as she came out to play that, preventing Parrish from having the scoring opportunity. Bedford boys team is coming out after they have arrived here, and they're going to sit and watch their schoolmates, young ladies from Bedford, play as they take their seats in the visitor student section across the way. They'll be playing the Lorain Titan boys after this, and we'll have that for you right here on WLCS TV 20. Ferrone now with an opportunity. Her shot, and that is going to be blocked. Nice job, Poslowski, as she blocked it and went off the goal post of the here at the football field. They share it and went off the goal post and out of bounds. So a nice job by Poslowski there. That was, Ferrone had something on that shot. That was not easy to knock that away. She'll put it in here from the side. Lorain has their defense set. And Ferrone puts it towards the center. And it's going to be blocked off of a Titan, and it goes into the net. So Ferrone will get credit for that goal. And at the 4:30 mark of the second half, as it went off a Titan, Bedford is going to get their first lead of the match. They lead it 2-1. So Ferrone with back-to-back goals for Lorain, or I should say for Bedford, has given their team a 2-1 lead. Titans will get set to put it in play, and Let's see how Lorain does now. They are down for the first time, trailing 2-1. So Ferrone put it on net. It went off a Titan player, and it went into the net with the momentum of that corner kick. So the Titans for the first time trail. See if that gives them a little extra sense of urgency here. Stradiot for Bedford from midfield. Checked by Wasaki. And it will go out of bounds. Abby Palazzola was over there for Lorain. There's Palazzola from midfield trying to put it in play. Gets it to Adrena Fortney. Now it comes back to Aaron Crump. Crump for Bedford. Sends it out of bounds. It will be Lorain to inbound. And that'll be Jaslyn Miller who will come out. And putting it in play is going to be Rivera Torres. Aaliyah Rivera Torres. But Crump is there to make the play for Bedford. Gets it ahead to Angelina Parrish. And Parrish is going to try to run this down, but Kozlowski is there for Lorain. And she'll send it forward and out of bounds. It'll be Bedford to put it back in play, but this will be closer to midfield. Bedford with the 2-1 lead as they took the advantage 4.5 minutes into the second half. Titans looking for their first win of the season. They're going to have to come from behind to do it. Over there on the far side, Aaliyah Arkle for Lorain, but sends it out of bounds. Now Parrish, back to Ferrone. Ferrone, another goal would give her a hat trick. Good job by the Titans there defensively, checking her, not enabling her to get off the shot. That was Summer Park, a senior defender, Summer Park. But it will be Ferrone putting this in play. She'll throw it in. MJ Burt is there defensively, along with Summer Park. And it will be Bedford to put it in play as it got sent out of bounds. Ferrone looking things over. Now she's going to left foot it towards the net. And now she'll send another one cross away, but nobody there for Bedford. Boy, good thing for Lorain that nobody was there, because Kozlowski had that left side of the net open as she tried to get the block, the save, unable to do so. But the Bearcats didn't have anyone there that was able to kick it. So it'll be Lorain with possession, trailing 2-1. And Titans trying to run it down, cannot keep it in play, was Palazzola. And it'll be Crump for Bedford putting this in. Crump will again send it ahead. Parrish, Angelina Parrish. Back to Ferrone. Ferrone beating the defender, coming down the left side. She's going to left foot it towards the goaltender, and coming up with the save is Mackenzie Kozlowski, the junior goaltender. Lorain had the momentum for most of the first half, but it's gone to Bedford now. But now an opportunity for Alves ahead of everybody to tie it. Her shot is going to be blocked. A kick save and a good one from the Bedford goaltender. And her defenders go back to congratulate her, because that was not easily done. And now I see the name on the back of her jersey, even though we didn't have a 0. I can tell you that the goaltender is Emma Davison. So Emma Davison is the sophomore goaltender for Bedford, and she has played really well. Corner kick for Lorain. 10 minutes into the second half. And that one will be sent out of play. It'll be Emma Davison, the goaltender. Well, they're going to get it ahead now to Inez Norman. Norman. Titans come out of there with it. Helazola with it. Helazola sends it towards the Bedford net, but easily coming up with that on a couple of hops was Emma Davison. No Lorain players were around it. Andrew Knowles in his fourth year, head coach of the Titans. As putting it in play will be Aaliyah Rivera Torres. And the Bearcats are able to send it ahead. But the Lorain goaltender comes way out. Kozlowski to play that. And now Crump goes off her foot. She keeps it from going out of bounds. Crump, though, with a pass. It's going to be intercepted. Now they come up for Palazola on the left side, and we get a whistle and a foul. So Davison, the Bedford goaltender, will set up for the free kick. Or no, she's going to drop back, and she'll let Inez Norman do that. Norman. Her kick is going to be blocked by Wasaki for Lorain. But Stradiot is able to get there for the Bearcats. And it's out of bounds over there on the far side. Lorain's possession. Down to 27 minutes to go in the match. Bedford up 2-1. We're 13 minutes into the second half. I wouldn't have thought after Lorain scored 20 seconds in that would have been their only goal to this point, but it is. They trailed 2-1. Credit to both teams defensively. They've been solid today. And coming up the far side is Ferrone. Ferrone has both Bedford goals. And she's getting through some of the defense. And Riley Eustace there got by her. Her shot will be wide right, but was it blocked by a Titan? I don't think so. So the Lorain Titan goaltender tonight is Mackenzie Kozlowski. We've said a couple of times she's playing for Nadra Noble. Coach Knowles told me before the match that Noble unable to play, an injury, and so it's Kozlowski doing the net minding tonight. And coming up the side is Fortney. Fortney will get it ahead to midfield. Lorain with possession, trying to tie it at 2. And now we've got some room for Alves to negotiate. Diana Alves will send it ahead, and again, no. There is Emma Davison. She comes out of the net to come up with that one. Davison will punt it ahead. And it goes out of play. Bedford's possession. Boys varsity match as soon as we're done. It'll be these same two schools, Lorain and Bedford, and boys varsity soccer. That's to follow here on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television. Rob Polinsky along with Mike Paciotti. Mike doing all the hard work, doing the camera work, getting everything set up here. And for the Bearcats, up 2-1, trying to keep that on in play, but unable to do so was Demi Stradiot. Riley Eustace for the Titans. And Crump, Aaron Crump there for Bedford, was able to get the steal. Crump and Riley Eustace at midfield battling for it. And we're going to get an offsides on the Bearcats. So it'll be Lorain's possession. Ways to get things set here. Riley Eustace, junior defenseman. The head to Brianna Johnson, senior midfielder for the Titans. Aaron Crump, and it's sent ahead by Aaliyah Arkle, the freshman. And a ball is blocked, and unable to come up with it before it went out of bounds was Iana Alves. Alves this close to tying it at 2. There you get a good look at the young lady who has Lorain's only goal of the night. She came very, very close to tying this match at 2 apiece. Time yet not really a factor. We still have 23 minutes to go in the match. But Bedford leads by a score of 2-1. Saki sends it ahead, but it is blocked nicely by Inez Norman for Bedford to deny that shot opportunity. Again, Wasaki over the left side. Now to Fortney. Fortney with a little bit of breathing room to Palazzola. Palazzola sends it towards the net, and on one hop, easily coming up with that is Emma Norman. Or I'm sorry, Emma Davison, the Bedford goaltender. Bearcats to put it in play here. Wasaki comes up with it at midfield for Lorain. And she'll get it to MJ Burt. MJ back to Wasaki. And long pass ahead. Bearcats trying to run it down. They do so. That is Zaria Quinn, and she can't keep it from going out of bounds, so it will be Lorain's possession. Zaria Chun, a sophomore.
She said forget it. She said forget it. You got it.
Titans play it ahead. Fortney to Palazzola, but it is intercepted. Nice job by Aaron Crump coming up to get it for Bedford. And Bedford will put it in play again. Still up 2-1. Crump throws it in. Bearcats trying to run it down. Gabrielle High, a senior out there for Bedford, was battling for possession. MJ Burt for Lorain has her kick blocked as we are now officially halfway through the second half as we go under 20 minutes to go in the match. Lorain scored the first goal. If you're just joining us, it took about 20 seconds, and the Titans got it ahead to Ayanna Alves. She was ahead of everybody. First shot on goal, 20 seconds in, Lorain led 1-0. They have not scored since. For Bedford, they got the tying goal, the 17-minute mark of the first quarter, or first half, I should say, as it was Anna Ferrone, a senior, tying it at 1, and then Ferrone gave Bedford their lead 4.5 minutes into the second half with their second goal, and Bedford has that 2-1 lead currently. Zola on the left side trying to get some space. She will get a free kick here.
Watch the defender.
Riley Eustace to put it in play for Lorain. Trying to get it ahead to Wasaki, but Bedford was there, and they'll kick it out of bounds. It'll be Titans again to put it in play here. With the Titans coming up to make a play on it is Arkell, the freshman. Bedford Bearcat got tangled up with Arkell, and where you get a look at her, and that is Melanie Escarate, and Escarate was knocked off the ball. That will give possession to Lorain. Bedford boys warming up across the way as they do their stretching routines. Kick is going to be intercepted by Anna Ferrone for Bedford. She'll come up the left side. Ferrone getting through a couple of would-be defenders. She still has possession of it. Her team up 2-1. And now she's trying to get it to the middle part of the field, and a good job by Wasaki knocking her off the ball and taking that away. Bedford will play it back from midfield. Midfield. They will put it in play. As you look over there, on your left side there is the head coach, Chan Coleman. He's got the Bedford soccer shirt on. Had a chance to talk with him a little bit before about his team that comes in with a record of 2-1-1. Mike Picciotti got you that shot of the head coach, Chan Coleman, in his 7th year. 16 minutes to remain in this match. Bedford out in front, 2-1. Coach Coleman told me that last year Bearcats were able to defeat Lorain, and he anticipated a good close match tonight, and he's been right on that to this point, 2-1. Bedford with the slimmest of leads. So it'll be Lorain to put it in play. Eustace from that Bedford bench. Riley Eustace looking for a teammate, throws it into Wasaki, back to Eustace, and Eustace sends it ahead, but back there to get it is Emma Davison, the goaltender for Bedford, who has been very, very good tonight. And from the back row, the Titans kick it out of bounds, and that was Rivera Torres. Aaliyah Rivera Torres, as now it's going to be Erin Crump. We'll send it in for Bedford. Erin wears number 7. She's a senior. sub coming in for Titans. MJ Burt came out. I did not see who replaced her, but MJ Burt comes out of the lineup. Gabrielle High trying to play it ahead for Bedford, and that will go too far for them and into the hands of Mackenzie Pizlowski. You get a good look there at the Lorain goaltender. Boy, she kicks it all the way to midfield. And coming up here with it is going to be Ayana Alves. Alves looking for some space, trying to create some room for a shot. Pass over there on the left side, Palazola, and her shot is going to be blocked. So Palazola could not get that shot off. It was blocked by Crump. She kept that from being on goal. Under 14 minutes left in the match. Eustace. Send it out of bounds. So Bedford will play it in. And we've got some subs for Bedford. Gabrielle High coming back in. And also checking in for the Bearcats, that is going to be Zaya Jackson, a freshman. Saw her a little bit earlier. Coming up the right side. She has both of Bedford's goals today. And the Titans will kick it out of bounds. And that will give Bedford possession. So a good play there by Ferrone. She kept it from going out of bounds. Put it back in play, and the Titans kicked it out of bounds. So Bedford now to put it in. It'll be Aaron Crump. Up with her pass. Partially blocked, and let's see, it's going to be Bedford's possession. Ferrone's pass is going to be taken by the goaltender, Mackenzie Pizlowski. So Pizlowski comes up with it. Pushing and shoving out there, trying to create some space, but Ferrone comes out of there with it. An opportunity for Bedford to take a 2-goal lead, but good job in the back row by Riley Eustace, who was able to deny Ferrone, who looked like was going to get a decent shot. But Riley Eustace said, it's not going to happen on my watch, the junior defender with a good play, and now it'll be Bedford to put it in. Zaria Chun throws it in for the Bearcats. And Adrena Fortney comes out of there with it for Lorain. Ferrone then steals it from her. And Ferrone's pass will get knocked away by the freshman Aaliyah Arkell. And Arkell sends it out of bounds. It'll be Bedford here with the opportunity. As you see the ball there in the swimming pool. Lake Lorain. I didn't know there was a lake here, Mike. We haven't even had any rain. Yeah, there you go. So we're going to get a side kick here for the Bearcats. Demi Stradiot with the corner kick. Her own, this is where she kicked it from and got her team a goals. Her kick went off of a Titan defender and went into the Lorain net. Stradiot puts it towards the center, and it's kicked away by the Titans defense. And Crump will kick it out of bounds. That should be Lorain possession. Zola for the Titans. Riley Eustace gets it ahead, and now with an opportunity are the Titans. And the shot, and we are going to be tied at 2. Ayanna Alves with her second goal at the 31-minute mark of the second half. And Alves with that long pass was able to get it and get the shot on goal, and we are tied at 2. So nice job there. You see the young lady all smiles. She has her second goal of the night, and we're tied at 2 with 8.5 minutes to play. So good job by the senior forward, Ayanna Alves.
Let's go, Lorain!
Titans have it at midfield. Cora Wasaki sends it ahead, blocked by Ferrone. Wasaki now comes out of there with it. And it will be Lorain's possession here. Putting it in play is Jaslyn Miller, senior for the Titans. She wears number 19, the midfielder. She'll toss it in. Gets stolen away from Angelina Parrish. And Parrish gets knocked off the ball by Wasaki. As pressure starting to mount here as time becomes a factor. We're down to 7 minutes to go in this match. We're tied at 2. Lorain looking for their first win in 2024. They do have a tie. Bedford with a record of 2-1-1. And Mike, I don't know if there's overtime. I'm going to guess not if they've had ties. So I would guess not, but we're 6 minutes and 40 seconds possibly away from finding out if we remain tied at 2. They battle for it at midfield. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Bedford to throw it in. See a soccer match about once every 2 or 3 years when you guys ask me to help out. That's so I don't know that much about it. They battle for possession in midfield. This will be Lorain that'll get to put it in play. Again, one young lady from each team with both goals. It's Ayanna Alves for Lorain and Anna Ferrone for Bedford. The Titans coming out is going to be Milena Garcia. Alves has it. Comes back to Wasaki. Her kick gets blocked. Sends it towards the net again. Palazzolo from the left side. She's going to send it. And there's Alves with an opportunity. And it gets knocked away right in front of the net. Nice job by the Bedford defenders. And went back there to help their goalie, Emma Davison. And one of those young ladies just kicked it out of there, and that prevented Lorain from taking a 3-2 lead. As the last 5 to 10 minutes or so, Lorain definitely putting the pressure here on the Bearcats now as we go under 5 minutes to go in this 2-2 tie. Crump sends it ahead. Now the Titans come back with it. Wasaki on the right side to Fortney. And with it now is Brianna Johnson. Johnson over to Fortney. Fortney coming up the right sideline. They try to center it, but it gets knocked away by Ferrone. She'll send it to a teammate, but a nice block there by Jaslyn Miller, getting the steal for the Titans. Angelina Parrish trying to save it from going out of bounds, and she wasn't able to do so, so it will be Lorain's possession. Time definitely becoming a factor now, down to 3.5 minutes to go in this 2-2 tie. Titans trying to get it ahead to Alves, who has both their goals. Bedford there defensively. Kick it out of bounds. It'll be Lorain's possession. Kicking it out of bounds was Anasia White. Boys varsity soccer when we're done. Lorain and Bedford will play the second half of this doubleheader tonight on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television. Rob Polinsky, Mike Picciotti with you. Titans trying to get some pressure on, and they try to center it, and it's going to get kicked away, and running it down now, there's Palzalola. And on the left side, she has a chance for a left-footed kick, and it's going to be sent in, and it's a goal! Well, the go-ahead goal by Abby Palazzola, and it just went off Emma Davison and in. And Lorain retakes the lead. So Abby Palazzola, the junior, gives the Titans a 3-2 lead. And the goals were 6 minutes and 45 seconds apart. And Lorain regains the lead 3-2 now, as there was just 2 minutes and 15 seconds left when she put it behind the net. Left-footed kicker from that left side had a small opening and just was able to get it through. Now, the interesting thing will be, will there be any extra time put into this? I don't remember any injury timeouts. But right now we're down to 1:20. Titans will try to play keep away, and we have a whistle here. It'll be Bedford's possession, and we have 1 minute to play. Ferrone to put it in play. She has both of Bedford's goals. Lorain a minute away from their first win of the season. Strong right-handed, right-footed kick that is sent back. Again, sends it ahead. Bedford with a chance now. And a nice job knocking the young lady off the ball was Jaslyn Miller. Good defense by Miller to deny Villanueva. As the Titans under 30 seconds. Lorain 3, Bedford 2. Girls varsity soccer. Crump for Bedford trying to play it. And kicking it out of bounds will be Rivera Torres. And the Bearcats are going to run out of time. And the Lorain Titans come from behind. and they get their first win of the 2024 season. So the Titans come from behind and they get the win 3-2 over Bedford. And as we recap it, it was Lorain getting the lead 1-0, 20 seconds in, Ayanna Alves. And then with 17 minutes to go in the first half as both teams shake hands, Ferone for Bedford tied it at 1. We were tied at 1 at half. 4.5 minutes into the second half, Ferone gave Bedford their only lead at 2-1. It would stay that way until the 9-minute mark of the second half, or I should say the 31-minute mark, but 9 minutes left. Alves tied it at 2, and then with just 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the match, at the 37-minute, 45-second mark of the second half, it was Abby Palazzola with the game winner, the left-footed kicker from the left side with the winning kick and goal, and gave her team a 3-2 lead. So Bedford will drop to 2-2-1 on the season. Lorain gets their first win of the season to go along with one tie as the two teams come off the field after shaking hands. So that's going to do it for our match between Lorain and Bedford for girls varsity soccer. And we'll be back with the boys varsity soccer match when it gets underway. And again, for now, your final score, it was Lorain 3, Bedford 2. For Mike Paciotti, this is Rob Polinsky reminding you that you're watching WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Students, this is
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Ohio State is saving lives every day.
This is Ohio State.
We're the economic engine of the state. A major employer.
Over 60,000 students. We're on the forefront of cancer research. An educational core of Ohio.
Impacting tens of thousands daily.
Our alumni organization is nearly 500,000 worldwide.
This is Ohio State.
This is Ohio State.
Ohio State.
This is the Ohio State University.
Every year, the Salvation Army serves nearly 30 million people in need. That's one person every second. So by the time you've finished watching this, 30 more lives will have been changed for good. All thanks to your donations.
Thank you.
Yo me llamo Betsane Espada y me gradué en el 2022 de Lorain High School. Cuando llegué aquí en el 2010, pues se me hizo un poco difícil porque yo no sabía inglés. Estoy estudiando leyes y yo quiero ser una abogada de inmigración. Entonces lo que estoy haciendo es integrándome con la comunidad para aprender acerca de su cultura y ver cómo puedo usar ese conocimiento en un futuro para mi carrera.
School-based health is so much more than the care of the individual, it's the care of the whole. Children are part of a family unit. Establishing healthy habits, including taking care of your physical health as a parent, in turn, not only sets a good example, but it helps keep your whole family healthy. Quick Med has a history. We have several school-based health clinics. Healthy kids learn better, and access to service is a need for our community. So the idea of school-based health in Lorain City Schools was born. Although we did have a setback last year with the closing of a clinic, we are back, we're up and running. just the same as we were before, providing not only urgent care visits for acute issues such as, sore throats, earaches, urine infections. We also do physicals, work permits, sports physicals. We also do chronic care management, so things like asthma, diabetes, anything you would go to see a primary care provider, we can provide those services here. Transportation is provided for students across the district. Contacting the building nurse and the staff is the best way, or giving us a call directly. We can, help you navigate that. The clinic is located at Washington Elementary, 1025 West 23rd Street. We have our own entrance on the side of the building. There's a camera and a doorbell. You ring the doorbell and it will let you right in. And our phone number is 440-444-1757, and we are ready to schedule you for your visit. So come on in and see us.
I'm Mackenzie. I graduated in 2021. When I got to high school and there was a theater program and I got to pick my classes in 8th grade, I saw theater, and that was one of the very first classes I signed up for. The memories I have from theater should open my mind and open my eyes to seeing from a different perspective, which I think was so awesome. The cast parties and the friends that I made, it's memories I'll keep for the rest of my life.
Hey Titans, we hope you've been enjoying your summer break. While you've been busy soaking up the sun, Lorain City Schools has been bustling with activity preparing for the new school year. The last time we were all together, we celebrated our graduates at commencement. It was a proud moment for all of us as we watched our Titans take their next big step. Our youngest learners had special moments too, with preschool, kindergarten, and 5th grade graduation ceremonies. Our 8th graders crossed the bridge to high school, marking a significant milestone in their educational journey. Summer also brought innovation and creativity to life with Camp Invention. Our students explored science, technology, engineering, and math in fun and engaging ways. Middle school band camp filled the air with music as our talented young musicians honed their skills and prepared for a year of spectacular performances. We also honored our remarkable alumni at the Distinguished Alumni Breakfast, celebrating their achievements and contributions to our community. And let's not forget the excitement at George Daniel Field, where the Browns camp brought our community together for a day of sports and fun. A special shout out to 2024 Lorain High graduate Chrissy Castro, who is signing to play at Tiffin University. We're so proud of you, Chrissy. As we gear up for the new school year, we're committed to making it the best one yet. We can't wait to see our Titans back in our classrooms ready to learn and grow. Enjoy the rest of the summer, and we'll see you soon.
Hi guys, my name is Faisar Olatoye. I graduated from Lorain High School. I'm currently at Howard University in Washington, D.C., studying international business. What do I want to do with myself that is inclusive to helping others? I knew that I wanted to give back to my community. So then I chose international business because I know that I want to get into helping people on a global scale.
Experience what it means to be Lorain proud in Lorain City Schools. From unleashing creativity in art classes to busting a move in dance sessions, Lorain City Schools is where students experience more. Our preschool programs provide a nurturing environment where young minds thrive. And when it's time to graduate, our students step into the world with confidence and pride. Ready to experience more? Enroll today and unlock endless possibilities in Lorain City Schools. Join us and let your journey begin. Experience the magic of creativity in Lorain City Schools. Our Fine Arts program offers more than just classes. It's an adventure in self-expression, exploration, and growth. From elementary to high school, our students dive into a world of music, art, dance, and digital design. guided by industry professionals and fueled by their passions. Experience more in Lorain City Schools with an expanded fine arts program that will allow your child's creativity to soar. Enroll today.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court. When you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
In Lorain City Schools, we believe in providing more than just an education. We offer experiences that inspire, nurture, and empower our students. From vibrant art and dance classes to career pathways that shape futures. Nurturing preschool environments to milestones of graduation. In Lorain City Schools, every moment is an opportunity to experience more. Enroll today and unlock a world of possibilities.
Hey students, this is the Cleveland Browns linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Make sure you start off school this year on the right foot by showing up every day on time and ready to learn. Let's stay committed, let's stay focused, and let's stay in the game.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
Extend to each and every one of you a cordial welcome. We are pleased that you are here tonight. The student athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and you are requested to treat them with respect in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Let's play ball.
Boys varsity soccer on WLCS TV 20. Rob Polinsky along Mike Pachotti. Mike Pachotti doing all the hard work with the cameras. And Rob Polinsky here with you for tonight's play-by-play for boys varsity soccer. Two teams from the Lake Erie League. It is the Bedford Bearcats, the visitors, and your home Lorain Titans. Bedford, if you watched any of the girls' game, they have just the exact same uniforms. White jerseys, green shorts, green numerals, and for Lorain, it is not the same. They've got a gray jersey, and they've got blue shorts with white numerals. The Lorain Titans come in with a record of 1 win and 4 losses. Bedford, 3 wins, 1 loss, and 3 ties. Lorain is coached by Philip Kelly in his first year as head coach, and Bedford is coached by Nick Schaefer. So if this is half as exciting as the girls one was, then we should have a real good match here tonight. And we're underway from Lorain. Bedford with the opening possession, and the possession is taken away. Ball stolen away by the Titans. As coming up the left side, keeping it inbounds for the Titans is Ramon Quintero. And they'll get it over on the right side for Lorain to Angel Hernandez. But the Bearcats come out of there with the steal. Logan Matthews with a shot that is blocked. And then a shot and a score, and Bedford is on the board as they get the 1-0 lead here 40 seconds into the match. As for the Bedford Bearcats, coming up with that goal is going to be Blaze Goss. Goss with the goal. Bedford leads 1-0, 40 seconds in. So Blaze Goss, who's a captain, gives Bedford the 1-0 lead. Now in the girls' match earlier today, Lorain got a quick 1-0 lead 20 seconds in. They had to come from behind to win it 3-2. So Bedford with the quick score and the advantage. And it was the young man who scored the goal to put it in play here. Blaze goes, sends it ahead. And both teams battle for it. And coming out of here with it is going to be Ramon Quintero for Lorain. Quintero gets it up to midfield and he gets sent down. No call though, as it'll be the Bearcats. Ali Sidibe kicking it out of bounds, so Lorain will put it back in play. For the Titan, Isaac Gomez, a senior midfielder, quickly puts it in. Levi Coleman for Bedford with it. And quickly sprinting for the ball are the Bearcats, and it gets sent out of bounds. As for Bedford, Abdullah Romanda, a senior, well, he showed some speed there going for that as he runs it down. And this will be a corner kick for Bedford. Logan Matthews, a sophomore, to put it in play. Bearcats up 1-0 as we're just underway, live from Lorain High School. Boys varsity soccer tonight on WLCS TV 20. It gets sent, and there's a second goal for Bedford as they put it on net. Did a great job as they get their second goal. And coming up with that goal for the Bearcats is Ali Sidibe. Sidibe, the senior, number 11. And at the 3:30 mark of the first half, Bedford out to a good lead as they're up 2-0. So Titans are going to have to battle from behind here, trailing 2-0 as the Bearcats have gotten out to the quick lead as we approach the 4-minute mark of the first half. Titans playing it ahead. And keeping it from going out of bounds with the header is Luis Chavez. He is a junior defender. Jacob Rivera for Lorain. Out there trying to get possession for his team. And the Titans will put it in play. And it'll be Rivera to do just that. Rivera sends it skyward. Bearcats are back defensively. But quickly, Here come the Titans as Angel Hernandez got it from Ramon Quintero. Bearcats with the steal and running ahead, and the chance to take a 3-0 lead, but it is just wide left. Shot is wide left by Ruamba. He can fly, as he was able to beat the Titan defense, but his shot went just wide left. So the score stays 2-0. Aldo Zapata, the goaltender, senior for Lorain. And Mike Paciotti tells me he's a big part of TV20, and that Mike Paciotti called him his protege. So when he's not goaltending, Aldo does a lot for TV20, and appreciate and applaud his efforts, as he's a cameraman at football games and whatnot, and also takes classes at Lorain High School on TV20, and who knows, maybe he'll get into that when he's done. There's a shot wide right of the goal, and so Zapata will put it in play. And Aldo is going to hand it off to Jacob Rivera, and Jacob Rivera will send it. Titans without a shot on goal to this point, trailing 2-0. The first 5 minutes of this or so have been played pretty much entirely in the Lorain defensive zone, as Bedford has been able to put good pressure on, use their speed to their advantage. Titans again to put it in play. Toss it ahead, but it's the Bearcats who were able to, temporarily look like they got position, but I think that was called a handball. So 7 minutes into the first half, Lorain will regain possession here, down 2-0. Rivera looking for a teammate at midfield. Instead, the Bearcats come out of there with it. There's a header by Rivera. Running it down is Sidibe, who had the second goal. Gets it ahead to Levi Coleman. Coleman with a good pass ahead, and Ghost will hit the shot there, 8.5 minutes in. Nice pass, and Ghost with his second goal, and Bedford looking really impressive here, leading 3-0. Ghost with his second goal. Bedford's up 3-0. And the speed that the Bearcats have been really impressive here in the first 8 minutes of this match. Titans looking for their first shot of the match, and they haven't had the ball on the Bedford side of the field very much here at the beginning of this. Bearcats again with it, and Ghost already with 2 goals on the left side with it. Gets it to his teammate, and his shot is going to be blocked as the Titans try to battle for possession. Over there on the far side, go pushing and shoving, and that'll be a foul on Bedford. As we get the sun down here, get a little tougher to read those numbers on the Lorain jerseys. We'll do our best. We're going to get a corner kick here for the Titans. Titans with a shot, and it's going to be first shot on goal, and the Bedford goaltender does a good job of coming out of there with it. That is 99, Daniel Bridgeforth is the goaltender for the Bedford Bearcats. Daniel Bridgeforth, a senior, with his first save of the night. Bearcats with a 3-0 lead. Again, they'll come ahead, and with an open net, the shot and goal easily, making it 4-0, is Abdul Rumumba. So Rumumba with his first goal. And Bedford looking really good here in the first half. Titans. Luis Chavez on the left side. Titans to put it in play. Chavez looking. He'll throw it in. And trying to come up there with it is Ramiro Zapita. And battle going on. And coming up with it is the goalie, Bridgeforth. And we get a whistle as there was some contact there. As Lorain was trying to put some pressure on. Scoreboard says 3-0, but there was a fourth goal there from Bedford earlier. So it's 4-0 Bearcats. Coming in for the Titans is going to be Angelo Wallace, a sophomore. Bearcats to put it in play. And on the left side, coming out of there with it, is Logan Matthews, a sophomore for Bedford. And we're going to get offsides on the Bearcats. That'll give Lorain possession. Minute mark of the first half. Bearcats out in front 4-0. Goals by Ghost at the 42nd mark. Sidibe at the 3.5-minute mark. Ghost with a second goal, 7.5 minutes. And then Ruamba with an empty netter at 9:45 of the first half have given them a 4-0 lead. Be out of bounds. Titans here with a corner kick. Chance to try to get a goal. They try to play it ahead, but it is going to be intercepted by the Bearcats. And for Lorain, Isaac Gomez, a senior midfielder, intercepts it and sends it ahead to his teammates. On the far side, Peraza, senior forward for Lorain. And now we got a breakaway in the shot and just wide left off of the goaltender Bridgeforth. But good pressure that time and the best shot of the match for the Titans. Substitution for Lorain. Or no, I guess not yet. I think the young man thought he was ready to come in. He'll wait on the sidelines. Header there at midfield by Angel Hernandez. And the Titan shot, and again we get a save by Bridgeforth, the Bedford goaltender. Titans trying to save that from going out of bounds. Great effort by Quintero. Unable to do so, but tremendous effort by that young man as they get it ahead. And for the Titans here with a pass back to Quintero. He'll right-foot it, but it is blocked by the Bedford defense. Couple of Titans that are shaken up, slow to get up. Bearcats are coming the other way, and now we're going to get it out of bounds to Lorain. And Bearcats out in front 4-0. As you can see on the clock that Mike Paciotti put up there, 25 minutes remaining in half number 1. 2 40-minute halves is what they'll play here tonight. For the Bearcats, Siddaby, who has a goal, gets knocked off the ball that time. Good defense by Hernandez for Lorain. Now the Bearcats coming up the left side. But the Lorain defense is right there, and the shot on goal goes over the net. And that was Jordan Tripp, the sophomore, with his first shot on goal. It went over the net. And the goaltender, Aldo Zapata, will put it in play. Zapata looking it over, sends it on the right side. And Bedford is able to get the possession. And a steal here for the Titans. Coming up the ball is Angelo Wallace coming up the right side. Titans now with another opportunity, but the shot gets blocked. And again, the goaltender comes out to get it, Daniel Bridgeforth. Bridgeforth has been solid throughout this first half of the match. He has not been scored upon. His team leads 4-0. At midfield with the ball is Chavez. And we're going to get a push out of bounds to Bedford. Inbounding will be Levi Coleman, freshman for Bedford, wears number 1 on the back of his jersey. Pass ahead to Siddaby. And now the Bearcats with another opportunity to shot, and it's going to be good. They now lead 5-0 at the 17-minute mark of the first half. Waiting just for the young man to turn around so we get his jersey number for Bedford. And that is Ghost, so he has the hat trick. So the hat trick for Bedford by Blaze Ghost, a senior. And that will make it 5-0 at the 18-minute mark of the first half. And coming ahead are the Titans. They got an opportunity here, a 2-on-none, shot and a goal. And for the Lorain Titans getting on the board that time. Don't have a 16 on my roster for Lorain, so I apologize. I don't know who that is. If we find out, we'll let you know. But we had home and away jerseys, but I didn't have a 16 for either the home or away, so not sure who that would be. Titans trail now 5-1 as we get close to halfway through the first half. And again, a shot. That one's going to be wide as it hits the side of the net. But the Titans now becoming more aggressive, and that's a good sign after getting that first goal as they try to get themselves back into this match. For the Titans, Isaac Gomez, senior midfielder, plays it ahead. And up the left side comes Ghost, already with 3 goals in the match. Gets it to Levi Coleman. The freshman has his shot attempt blocked. Bearcats trying to play it ahead. They do so up the left side, but I think we're going to get an offsides. We are. That'll be Lorain's possession now, as the Titans trail 5-1. And we are halfway through the first half. Out of bounds, Bedford's possession. Bearcats with it. They get it ahead to Ruumba, and his shot will go wide left, no good. So it'll be Lorain and goaltender senior Aldo Zapata. He is going to hand it off to his teammate Jacob Rivera, and the junior defenseman will put this into play as he surveys the defense, sends it ahead. Titans kick it out of bounds. Bearcats have the possession, and the pass ahead that came from Ryan Escarte Molina, a freshman, goes to the head to Levi Coleman, another freshman. So a couple of the youngsters on the Bedford team have it, and now the pass goes to Sidibe. He had a goal earlier. From the left side, the shot goes over the net. But again, the Bearcats putting some pressure right now on the Titans defensively. Titans trail 5-1. Jacob Rivera again for Lorain. Sends it towards midfield. Bearcats are there, trying to get through the double team. Unable to do so is Sidibe. Now he'll pass ahead though, and the shot is going to be nice job by Zapata coming up with that save. So Zapata keeps it at 5-1 as he denies the Bearcats right there. And for Lorain, Luis Chavez up the left side. Pass towards the middle is going to be headed by the Bedford defense to Levi Coleman. Coleman from midfield. Coleman trying to get around the Lorain defender. This pass ahead to Gose, who has the hat trick. Gets it to the middle of the field, and the shot, and it's off the crossbar. No good. The return shot goes over just the crossbar. Hitting the crossbar was Ruumba, and then putting it just over were the Bearcats, so it will be a Lorain possession. As the Titans, fortunate there not to give up a goal coming in for the Lorain Titans. I don't have a number 7 on my roster, so don't know who that is. Bearcats have it. It'll be out of bounds to Lorain. And Coleman now with a shot on goal. That Zapata does a great job of the kick save. Nice sliding save there by Zapata. He's had a couple of good saves in this match so far. Titans send it downfield. Bearcats are there defensively to get another steal of possession. Into the game now, Charles Watley, a freshman defenseman and midfielder for Lorain. Coleman is past Zapata coming out of the net, and he is going to win that race to the ball. That wasn't easy. Nice play by Otto Zapata. Titans send it ahead. And from the Molina for Bedford, we'll get it to Gose. Gose up the left side, and kicking it away are the Titans, so it'll be Bedford to put it in play now as we approach the 14-minute mark of the first half. Whistle on the throw in. I think they're going to have them redo it. Bearcats put it in. They battled in front of the net for it. For now, Bedford has it, and with that possession is Hayden Harvey, a captain, a sophomore, but Harvey lost it, and Zapata has it. Zapata sends it sky high. Hayden Harvey back there. But Titans for now have it at midfield. And the pass that goes will easily get to, but his tried to get it to a teammate, sent it too far and out of bounds as he tried to get it to Amari Lipford. Lipford, a sophomore. Putting it in play is Ramon Quintero for Lorain. Quintero, Hayden Harvey back there defensively. And the shot is going to be gobbled up there by Bridgeforth. Siddiby up the left side. Here come the Bedford Bearcats. And that'll be out of bounds, I believe, to Lorain. No, it'll be Bedford's possession. It's been all Bearcats. They lead 5-1. They scored the first 5 goals of the first half. It didn't take long. 40 seconds in, Gose had the first of his 3 goals to put them up 1-0. Titans' goal came at the 18-minute mark of the first half to cut it to 5-1. But again, the Bearcats with the first 5 goals, 17 minutes into the match to take firm control of this, as the Titans will try to get back into it. Lorain's possession. And sending it down, but to the goalie is Ramon Quintero. Quintero, as he gets knocked off the ball, but the Titans come out of there with it, and it's that freshman, Charles Watley. You can tell who Watley is out there. He's got the pink shoes, Mike. I can pick him out. Goes trying his 4th goal, and he gets it. What a half for Blaise Gose, senior captain, as he makes it 6-1. He has 4 goals himself. He has 4, Siddiby with 1, Ruamba with 1. 6-1 Bedford as we approach the 10-minute mark of the first half. foul here on the Bearcats, so Lorain will put it in play. Discussion with one of the referees, and Lipford, the Bedford player, and sending it is Jacob Rivera deep into the Bedford zone. Bearcats are able to play it, but they kick it out of bounds, so Lorain again will put it in. Lorain trying to get to their second goal here of the match. There'll be a foul there on the Titans, so Bedford will get possession. Eli Coleman trying to run down the ball for the Bearcats. Unable to get there. Good job from the back row defensively. Isaac Gomez was there stride for stride and wouldn't let Coleman get the shot off. So the Bearcats will put it in play. This will be Keith Crump. He's a senior. Coleman trying to get a shot off, but the Titans are there. And we're going to get a whistle. And it'll be Lorain's possession. They battle near midfield. Bearcats come out of there with it. Out front 6-1. Bearcats play it back. That was Ruamba playing it back to Gose. And the Titans clear it. Coming up the right side, trailing 6-1. With a little over 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Getting knocked off the ball was Ramon Quintero. He's one of the captains of the Titans. He, along with Jacob Rivera and Angel Hernandez. Titans girls soccer team had 9 seniors. The boys, they have 4 seniors listed here, so not nearly as many as there are for the girls. It's a relatively young Lorain team. So a lot of these players will be back. Shot on goal is going to be wide right. And Abdul Ruamba, a senior, not happy with himself that he wasn't able to put that one through. Substitution for the Titans. Angel Hernandez back in at midfield and defense. In for Charles Watley. Levi Coleman. Looking for room to operate. On the left side. And it is kicked out of bounds. It was Joshua Sharp, sophomore for Bedford. Titans coming out of there with it. With it is Ramon Quintero. And he'll kick it back to a teammate. Quintero's going to get it back. Coming up the left side. And again, the Titans with it as they just get across midfield. Bearcats are able to get it back. Ruamba now on the right side. Good pass here. And goes, passes up the shot, gives it to Levi Coleman, and he'll put it over the goalpost. So goes with some, he has 4 goals, and that was an unselfish play. Some players would have just taken that shot, but instead he tried to feed his freshman teammate, Levi Coleman, who had the better shot, and Levi put it over the net. Bearcats from midfield, Keith Crump will put it in play. And at midfield, Bearcats send it back to the back row, back line of defense for Lorain. Crump is this time going to give it to Ghost. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Bedford up 6-1. Midfield with it are the Titans. Peraza had it momentarily, continues to battle there at midfield, and it will go back to Hayden Harvey, the captain for Bedford. And the Bearcats coming up the left side. Ghost now one-on-one with Zapata. Zapata comes out and is able to make the save. Nice job that time by Aldo, because it looked like Blaze Ghost had the open net, and a great job by Zapata for hustling and coming up with that play with just over 2 minutes to go in the half. This team down 6-1. Levi Coleman with his shot is going to be wide with under 2 minutes to go in the half. 6-1. Bearcats have had the better of it for most of this first half. A 6-1 lead. Titans have had a couple of opportunities, got to 1 goal and had a few more opportunities, but for the most part in this first half, Bedford has played with it in their offensive zone or the Titan defensive zone. But the Titans have had a few chances and took advantage of it once to cut into the lead. And we'll see if they go into halftime, if they can do a little bit better job in the second half. As they'll play it ahead, and for the Bearcats, with it is going to be Ruamba. To Levi Coleman, to Ruamba, but he was offsides. So just over half a minute to go in this first half. Titans trail the Bearcats 6-1. Bearcats
6,
send it
5,
ahead.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's the half.
As the Bearcats can't get off a shot before the half, and we are at halftime with our score. It is Bedford 6, Lorain 1. We'll be back with the second half after this timeout. You're watching Boys Varsity Soccer on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
For every just one more mile to your next ace on the court, when you have a sports-related injury, Cleveland Clinic is here. For our Cavaliers, our Guardians, and athletes at all levels, our sports medicine team helps keep you in the game. With expert diagnosis, personalized sports therapies, and game-changing surgeries. For every injury, for every athlete, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic.
In Lorain City Schools, we believe in providing more than just an education. We offer experiences that inspire, nurture, and empower our students. From vibrant art and dance classes to career pathways that shape futures. Nurturing preschool environments to milestones of graduation. In Lorain City Schools, every moment is an opportunity to experience more. Enroll today and unlock a world of possibilities.
Hey students, this is the Cleveland Browns linebacker Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Make sure you start off school this year on the right foot by showing up every day on time and ready to learn. Let's stay committed, let's stay focused, and let's stay in the game.
Inspiring city and campus. Inspiring people. Inspiring creativity. Inspiring hands-on learning. Inspiring global experiences. Inspiring traditions. Be a Buckeye. Inspire.
What kind of Titans are we? This is a question we have to ask ourselves every day as we walk these halls. In Lorain City Schools, we are passionate about kindness. We believe one simple act of kindness can start the movement that changes the world around us. As a school, our positive behavioral intervention and support approach, or for short, PBIS, motto is rooted in kindness. Our goal as a school is to increase our students and staff's kindness to self, kindness to others, and kindness to our environments. When we increase kindness in our school, we will decrease the behaviors that interfere with the positive environments we want in every school in our district. Let's see what that looks like in our buildings. The expectation of kindness in our schools starts the moment you begin your day. Upon entering classrooms, it is important that we remember to be on time, be prepared and have technology and supplies ready, be engaged and maintain a clean classroom. Our Titan expectation to be kind to self, kind of others, and kind to our environment extends to the hallways, in our restrooms, in the main office, in the cafeteria, and on school transportation. Our staff will be here to model, teach, and reward positive behaviors with the goal of creating a school culture of kindness. That's because the common expectations are designed to be the standard in every classroom and every school in Lorain City Schools. Titans, we know you can do this. Let's show the world what kind of Titans we are.
Wilfredo Gote Goto, graduated from Lorain City Schools, class of 2022. First day I walked in the middle school door, Coach Sherwood, you play football? I was like, yeah. He's like, you want to play? I was like, yeah. Obviously sports come with high school, but the books come first. That's what anybody gonna look at. Physical strength and mental strength are two different things. Get what you have to get done. Just, you know confidently you're gonna graduate. In Lorain City Schools, I just really say thank you.
In Lorain City Schools, we believe in providing more than just an education. We offer experiences that inspire, nurture, and empower our students. Every moment is an opportunity to experience more. Enroll today and unlock a world of possibilities.
Hey students, this is Cleveland Browns offensive lineman Wyatt Teller. September is Attendance Awareness Month. Did you know that missing school can significantly decrease your chances of graduating high school? Stay in the game by showing up to school on time and ready to learn. The Browns are always behind you.
Titans trail 6-1 here at halftime as we get set to begin the second half of action. Emmanuel Vargas, a sophomore midfielder, will put it in play for the Titans, and we're underway in the second half. Titans are going to go left to right this half as they switch sides, and the Titans have their gray home jerseys with the blue shorts and the white numerals. Bedford has the white jerseys, green shorts, and green numerals. Bedford got out to a 5-0 lead before the Titans got their first and only goal, and then Bedford would answer with another one to make it 6-1. Ramon Quintero with the shot, and it is just left of the goalpost. Quintero almost with an early goal here for Lorain. As 30 seconds into the half, he had a shot from long distance, but put a lot on it, and it just went to the left of the goalpost. Bridgeforth, the Bedford goaltender, would not have gotten there, but that was just wide left, and it'll be Bedford's possession. But the Titans so close to getting a goal here in the opening minutes of the second half. We get another opportunity here. There's a shot at a score for the Lorain Titans. So the Titans make it 6-2, and we'll wait and see if we get the number on this young man as he comes running by us. 24, Angelo Wallace. Angelo Wallace with the goal, the sophomore midfielder. So good job by Wallace. Minute and a half into the second half. So a nice start to the second half for Lorain as they get a goal and a shot that almost was a goal. And so obviously they got a little pep talk at halftime and figured some things out and have cut the lead to 6-2. Aldo Zapata will send it skyward. And it was Ramiro Zapata playing it. And for the Titans, Peraza is in there as well, as they try to pass it ahead to Peraza, unable to get there. And Jacob Rivera for the Titans is checked, and it's taken away by Siddiby. Siddiby had one of Bedford's 6 first half goals, but the first half story went to Blaze Ghosts. He had 4 of them, Ruumba with 1, and Siddiby with 1. 6-2, Bedford with the lead. Zapata came out to make the play, couldn't do so, but good defense by the Titans, and they keep them from scoring so far, and then the header is just wide left as Ghost tried to set up his teammate Ruumba, and he headed it, but it went just left of the goal. And with 3 minutes into the second half, Titans trail 6-2, and that is Zapata, the senior goaltender. And again, Mike Paciotti telling me that Aldo does a lot for TV 20 and is up here quite a bit doing the camera work. So Aldo Zapata, very busy young man. And Levi Coleman has it on the right side for the Bearcats. And the kick, and there's going to be a goal. Number 7 scores the 7th goal for Bedford today, and that is Abdul Ruumba. Ruumba, a senior, gets his 2nd goal of the match. 3:30 mark of the second half. And Bedford regains their 5-goal lead at 7-2. Bearcats came in with a record of 3-1-3. Lorain at 1-4. Lorain won the girls varsity match earlier on WLCS by a score of 3-2. So Bedford trying to get the split here if they can maintain this lead. Titans from the back row, Zapata coming out as that was Angel Hernandez that was there defensively. Zapata gets his pass ahead to Ramon Quintero. Quintero up the right side, and it will get kicked out of bounds. It'll be Lorain's possession. And that is Angelo Wallace, who had the goal earlier this half. Putting it in play is going to be Ramiro Zapita. Five minutes into the second half. Zapita throws it ahead. And Ramon Quintero back to Zapita. And that'll go out of bounds to Bedford. As one of the Titans fell down over there on the far side. Bearcats going right to left. And we're going to get a whistle. And I believe the Bearcats were offside. And that should give possession back to Lorain. It does. Ramon Quintero. A little give and go. He's going to try to run it down, and he does save it from going out of bounds. He's checked there defensively, and it is going to be kicked out of bounds. But Quintero with a great hustle, but Jordan Tripp was there defensively for Bedford. Now Quintero gets it back. It's a pass to his teammate. And it's going to come all the way back out to midfield. And unable to come up with it are the Titans, and it's going to be Ruamba with it. It's taken back. And from midfield. Bearcats from midfield, Sidibe. And Zapata comes way out of net to get that. Keeps Levi Coleman from having an opportunity to kick it. And Ramon Quintero ahead. Quintero, I tell you what, he just never stops running. He just hustles all over the place. And it is noticeable from the very beginning. I don't have to look at his number. When I see him run, you can just recognize he just does it a little bit differently than the rest of the Titans. He is fast and just never stops. Ghost will send it ahead. It's blocked on the back line, but now a shot and a goal for the Bearcats. And coming up with that goal for Bedford is number 19, and it is Angel Escobar Moran, a freshman. His first goal of the night. Escobar Moran, he makes it 8-2. So the Titans scored the first goal of this half, but Bedford has answered with 2, and they now lead at 8-2. Quintero, his pass was blocked by Ruamba. Ruamba with a couple of blocks. And Titans will play it ahead. But now Bearcats are there. As both teams trying to battle for possession. And coming up the left side is Ghost. And his shot is going to be blocked. Nice sliding block by Zapata. Although Zapata, you see him right there, wears number 1 on that green goalie jersey. And did a good job that time of coming up with that sliding block save to keep it an 8-2 score. Bearcats have a corner kick. There's a header in the front, but it went wide right. So the Bearcats got the pass on goal, and the header went just to the right. So it'll stay 8-2 as we have played just over 10 minutes of the second half. And Hayden Harvey will play it ahead. The defender that's a captain for Bedford. Shot goes over the goal. And Bull Ruumba, a little disappointed himself. You could tell that by his body language. Titans have it at midfield. Send it ahead. Hayden Harvey back there defensively. Makes the stop. Just a sophomore, and yet he's a captain on this team. Titans will play it, and they'll get it ahead to Ramon Quintero. And the shot is going to be on goal by Jacob Rivera, but Daniel Bridgeforth, the sophomore, was able to make the save. Bridgeforth just tall enough to come up with that one. They send it to the back row. Angel Hernandez trying to run it down for Lorain. But it will be kicked out of bounds by the Bearcats. Bedford's possession. There's a shot, and Zapata with a nice job on the save. And on the return, Levi Coleman is going to kick it over the crossbar, and that is no good. The shot on goal by Ali Sidibe. And Sidibe had a goal in the first half. But that time Zapata got it, got the save, couldn't control the save. That gave Levi Coleman an opportunity, but Coleman, as I mentioned, as you saw, put it over the crossbar, so it's Lorain's possession. Ramon Quintero, deep in the Lorain end. His pass is stolen away by Sidibe. Good footwork by him. Ahead to Mutombo. And again, the shot on goal that Zapata easily comes up with. As he tried to clear, Bedford is there defensively. Bearcats, Sidibe out in front 8-2, trying to keep this pressure on and not let the Lorain Titans back into this match. The Bearcats scoring the first 5 goals really ended any doubt other than what the final score would be, as they quickly got out to a 5-0 lead. To Lorain's credit, they have battled the entire way, and they've only been outscored 3-2 since then, but giving up those first 5 goals made it really difficult. And now another shot and score, and that is going to be Keon Chambliss. Thank you, Mike. Keon Chambliss with his first goal. So Keon Chambliss with the goal for Bedford makes it 9-2. And he gets that at the 15:30 mark of the second half. Chambliss, a sophomore. And now 3 consecutive goals for Bedford. They lead 9-2. Quintero for Lorain. Kicks it back to Zapita. Zapita to midfield. Sidibe with the interception. Sidibe, good footwork. And on the left side, he gets it to Keith Crump. Back to Sidibe. Playing keep away. Ghost. Now you look over at that Bedford bench, and there are a lot of young men over there. You wonder up 9-2 when we'll start to see some of them. shot is out of bounds, no good. 15 minutes into the second half. There are 25 minutes remaining in this match. The Titans trailing by 7-9-2. As you're watching boys varsity soccer on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools television. Levi Coleman, a freshman, gets it to Siddiby. Siddiby's with his pass on the left side. That's Joshua Sharp. So we're seeing some faces that we didn't see in the first half for Bedford, or Coach Nick Schaefer. I looked over there, I'm just surprised by the amount of players that they have. You know, compare it to the Lorain bench in front of us. Not nearly as many extra players for Lorain as there are for Bedford. Zapata comes out of net to get that save to prevent another Bedford goal. But he sends it ahead to the Bearcats. Jose Guerrera. Zabutnik. So Zabutnik, first time we've seen that freshman. So I think indeed we are going to see definitely some different faces and different players than for Bedford in this second half now that they've built this lead than we saw earlier. And why not? Titans up the left side, down 9-2. Young man had our goal in the first half, number 16, but we don't have his name, but he continues to battle out there for the Titans. And it will go out of bounds to Bedford. Now it'll be a free kick for Lorain as it was sent out of bounds by the Bearcats. Again, same thing. Titans will put it in play. Mike Paciotti is a one-man crew up here, and man, he runs around. I'm wondering what's he doing. And well, now I see you got two different cameras. No, no wonder you're skinny. You got those two cameras, and you keep running back and forth. I think you're going to wear a hole in your shoes, though. So the Titans trailing 9-2. Mike Paciotti not running just one, but two cameras. As they send it ahead, race for the ball, and it's going to be won by the Bearcats. Zapata with a sliding save, but then it gets knocked away and kicked in, and I believe that is Mutombo again, Ruwamba for Bedford, number 7 it is. And the Bearcats lead 10-2. As Abdul Ruwamba, he has a hat trick. He and Ghosts have 7 other 10 goals. And that is 4 goals in a row for Bedford after Lorain got the first goal. The second half to cut it to 6-2. It's now 10-2. Bedford scored the first 5 goals, and they've scored the last 4 goals. And that's a big part of how they got their 10-2 lead. Titans now with some pressure. Coming up the left side, it is Angela Wallace who has the only goal for Lorain in the second half. And gets knocked off the ball to be Lorain's possession. So the Titans see if they can add another goal here as we are approaching the halfway point of the second half. They'll lob it in. And again, it's out of bounds for Lorain. Corner kick for the Titans. In Lorain and Bedford, 2 members of the Lake Erie League playing here. They'll meet again later this season at Bedford. And it's out of bounds to Lorain. Quintero had 3 defenders around him, and pick your pick one of them, but somebody committed a foul for Bedford, so Quintero will put it in play for the Titans, down 10-2. And he is going to put a shot on goal, but he kicks it well over the net. Put a little too much on that kick. So the Bearcats will put it in play. And I can see that Coach Philip Kelly in his first year talking with some of the young men on the bench. And I think you'll be seeing some subs here for Lorain in the not too distant future. Titans hustling to get back there. And Zapata comes way out of net and is able to make the sliding play as he kept it from Logan Matthews. So Matthews was denied that time by Zapata. Zapata again comes out of net to help the defense. Wallace from near midfield, taken away by the Bearcats, and then sent out of bounds by Watley. Titans now with an opportunity. Pass ahead. Unable to come up with it was Luis Chavez. And now Titans will put it in play. And that is Pizarra with it. Kicks it back out to Watley. Watley now back by midfield. Double teamed by a couple of Bedford defenders and they get the steal. Nice job coming out is Rivera as he was able to steal it back, but now the Bearcats coming the other way. Zabutnik, who came in here in the second half, has to go out of bounds off a Titan defender, and he will inbound it. Jose Rivera Zabutnik, a freshman. Bearcats trying to add to their lead with just 17 minutes remaining in this one. They have it well in hand, up 10-2. Titans send it to midfield and out of bounds. Bearcats taking a moment to tie his shoe. Keith Crump, the senior midfielder. Bearcats with it. Titans come out of there with it. And now they send it into the Bedford zone. Just saving it from going out of bounds is Angelo Wallace, the sophomore who scored a goal in this half. And this will be Lorain's possession as the Bearcats send it out of bounds. Quickly putting it in play. See, it's out of bounds, and it will be Bedford as it went out of bounds off one of the Titans. Watley sends it ahead for Lorain, but his kick will go out of bounds. And that will go out of bounds. It should be Lorain's possession, and we're going to see some fresh faces for the Titans coming in. It'll be Jameer Hall. He is a junior. We don't have a 28, but I can tell you Jameer Hall has come in as a couple of the Titans get a breather. Also coming back in is Aurelius Peraza. We saw him earlier. He's a senior forward. But Jameer Hall is into the match for the first time. As the Bearcats with that 10-2 lead. Led 6-1 at half. They've outscored Lorain 4-1 in the second half. They try to get it ahead of Peraza. He and Hall there, the teammates. Peraza gets knocked off the ball. Quintero continuing the battle for Lorain. Coming over to the Bearcats. Joshua Sharp ran that down before it went out of bounds. Hayden Harvey will send it ahead. Quintero in the back row for Lorain. From midfield, both teams battle for it. And a nice job by the Bearcats coming out of there with it. It was Jordan Tripp. So Bedford, they are going to get the win tonight, and they're going to improve to 4-1-3. And the Lorain Titans, they're going to see their record drop to 1-5. This Bedford team, really, really good. You can see their speed and their quickness right from the get-go. As they really put some pressure on Lorain early, and I think before Lorain could settle in, it was already 4-5-0 as they scored 5 goals in the first 17 minutes of the match, and they were fast and furious. 40 seconds into the first half, they made it 1-0. Ghost had his first goal. Sittaby at the 3.5-minute mark made it 2-0. Lorain coming now with it, and there's going to be a shot on goal that goes wide left as they try to put it on goal, but just wide to the left. That was from Jacob Rivera. 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. Ghost with the second goal made it 3-0. Ruamba with the first of his hat trick with 9:45 to go. First of his 3 goals made it 4-0. Those were just 2 minutes apart. And then Ghosts again had the final 2 goals for Bedford in the first half, making it 5 and 6-1. So Ghosts and Ruamba have combined for 7 of the 10 goals for Bedford. Wallace with a goal in the second half for the Titans. Bearcat possession, so they'll put it in play as we play at George Daniel Field. It's also obviously the home of the Lorain Titans football team, and congratulations to Coach Boyes and the Titans off to a 3-0 start. As we tape this, they'll be playing at home this Friday against Akron Firestone, looking to remain undefeated. Coming off a couple of big wins over some longtime rivals, especially for the older fans that know the Lorain-Sandusky rivalry back in the day. Defeated them last week 8-0, and a couple weeks ago at Elyria, one of the oldest rivalries in the state of Ohio. Lorain and Elyria in week 2, and the Titans with an impressive win there. So congratulations and best of luck to them as they continue on. Blaze Ghost, who has those 4 goals, will inbound. And his pass comes back to him up the left side, and he'll pass it, gets kicked out of bounds by the Titans as we get down to the 10-minute mark of this one. Ball pinballing around in there right in front of the net. That's always dangerous, but comes back out now. Goes coming up the left side, has a chance. His shot is partially blocked. Really, I don't even think that was a shot. I think he was just trying to pass it to a teammate. It was partially blocked, and ball goes back out to midfield. That's where the Bearcats will run it down. Zapata comes up with it. Aldo Zapata, who has been the goaltender in net the entire way for Lorain. Taking a little time now as they have to run down the ball that is out of play. Titans with 8.5 minutes to go. See if they can get another goal or two and make this score look a little bit better. Try to get some momentum as they head into their next match. And here they come with a 2-on-1. Coming up the right side is Luis Chavez. And the ball goes out of bounds off a Bearcat. Nice job by one of our officials here today as he helps up that young man from Bedford. That is Logan Matthews. Goes. And Titans right there, but he still has it. The Titan that was there closest was Jacob Rivera. And now Watley comes out of there with it for Lorain as they get the possession. His pass gets it to Quintero. And coming up the right side, a shot. It is going to be blocked. Gets it back, runs it down before it went out of bounds. Again, trying to center it. Can't do so. Ramon Quintero. Would like to see him be rewarded for his hard work all night with a goal there, but the Bedford defense was able to block his shot. Quintero will have a corner kick. And let's see if the Titans can take advantage of this. 7 minutes remaining. Quintero, the junior, with the corner kick. See if he can get the Titans a goal closer. To the left side of the net, the header will go the opposite way. And it will be out of bounds to Bedford. So the Titans unable to score from that corner kick as they try to go just to the left of the goal and have a header go through, but unfortunately for the Titans, it went the other way. Ghost, the outstanding player for Bedford, will kick it ahead, and it will go out of bounds. Inbound. Quintero. And it went out of bounds. It's going to be Bedford's possession. And Coach Philip Kelly going to get the ball for Lorain. Gives it to the Bedford team so they can inbound it. Zapata comes out of net, and that denies Bedford another scoring opportunity. Running it down is Ruwamba. He's going to send it out of bounds. Titans with under 5.5 minutes remaining put it in play. Scored 1 goal in each half. And not nearly enough tonight as Bedford has been strong from the onset with a 10-2 lead. Comes a shot that the goaltender, Bridgeforth, quickly comes out to get on one bounce. Bridgeforth has played well also for Bedford, so even if they do make mistakes or Lorain gets some chances, for the most part, that goaltender, Bridgeforth, he's done a nice job back there for Bedford tonight. Quintero looking for a teammate. He wants to throw it in. Does so. Gets it back. Trying to center it for a teammate. Nobody home. And it'll be Bearcat possession as we approach 4 minutes to go. Jameer Hill gets the steal momentarily for Lorain. And now the Bearcats come out of there with it. And a sliding tackle attempt, nicely done by Isaac Gomez. Titans still would love to get one more scoring opportunity if they can, but time winding down. You see there on your television screen under 3.5 minutes to go as they trail 10-2. If you missed it, our girls match earlier tonight with Lorain and Bedford went to Lorain. They had to come from behind. They trailed 2-1 late. They scored a goal to make it 2-2 with 9 minutes to go, and then the go-ahead goal with 3.5 minutes to go in the match made it 3-2, and the Titans were able to win. Send it towards the Bedford end. Running it down for the Bearcats is Logan Matthews. Quintero puts it in play. Blocked there by the Bearcats. Coming up the side. Goes, he's going to center it for a teammate. And running it down over there on the right side is Carlton Benjamin. And he'll kick it crossway. Goes again. Gets it to the middle. Shot, and it is going to be just wide left. As Zapata came out of the net, had some help from his defense. Goes again. Will center it, and that time it is blocked by Watley. With under 2 minutes to go. Be a corner kick here for Logan Matthews of Bedford. He's on the left side. Well, I think he's going to let Ghost do it, as he'll try to find a teammate. Under 90 seconds remaining. He'll send it towards the middle of that, and that is headed out of play. So I'll try it again. The header came from one of the Lorain defenders. So Ghost again will put it in play with 1 minute remaining in the match. Again sends it skyward, and in front of that mass of humanity, they're unable to get a shot off. And again, it went out of bounds, I believe, off Watley, so I think this is another corner kick. This time he'll just send it to a teammate. And that kick is wide of the net, trying to make it from long range. A left-handed kick by Logan Matthews, a sophomore, unable to do so. Matthews battling for it. And kicking that one out of bounds. For the Titans is Ramiro Zapata. As we're down to the final 10 seconds of the match.
10, 9, 8.
Beth Hilco
7,
will count you down.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the game.
And congratulations to the Bedford Bearcats as they come into Lorain, and they are very impressive. They get a 10-2 win over the Titans. Bedford with the first 5 goals. They led 5-0. Their halftime score was 6-1. Lorain would get the first goal of the second half as it was Angelo Wallace, a sophomore, a minute and a half into the second half, made it 6-2. But after that, again, it was all Bedford. They scored the final 4 goals of the match to win it by a score of 10-2. I want to thank Michael Paciotti for all his hard work here at WLCS TV 20. We want to thank you for watching as you see both teams shake hands. Lorain and Bedford. For the Lorain Titans, they dropped to 1-5 on the season. For Bedford, they improve to 4-1-3. For Michael Paciotti, this is Rob Polinsky reminding you, you've been watching Boys Varsity Soccer on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television. Good night, everybody.